everyone, how are we all doing today? Oh dear, it's quite windy. I'm out here today again at my back garden. The weather is not as, yesterday was a little bit of sunshine. Today there's no sunshine at all. However, the weather is quite mild for this time of the year. For month of February here in UK, we don't normally get this kind of weather. So I'm still outside at my back garden to record this video. I'm just in front of my garden shed. Yeah. So how are you all? I hope you're all good. We thank God for another day. Today, as I said yesterday, when we talked about self-care, the things we need to do to look after ourselves. I'm not just, when I talked about healthcare yesterday, I didn't talk about things, for example, how you rub this cream or do that one and all the rest of it. All that part, that's all part of healthcare. But I only concentrated on things that we need to do, just things, practical things that we need to do. But other things, obviously, we look after ourselves by, looking after our skin, looking after this and that. That's all well and good. But today, let's talk about healthy eating. Let's talk about healthy eating. I know yesterday I said I talked about diet. Yes, we can say that we have to look at our diet. However, we don't have to use the word, "Oh, I'm on diet." I'm on diet means that, oh, it's going to be something quick fix. I'm on diet. You do it for 1 month, 1 year, and you stop. No. Instead, let's replace that word, "I'm on diet," and say I'm on healthy eating lifestyle. Because it becomes your lifestyle, what you do all the time. That's what it should really be. So today, let's start with what we drink, the fluid, because as adults, fluid actually is what sustains us more than the actual food. Yes, once we are well hydrated, we can actually function with a little nutritious food. But fluid is very important. And the main fluid that we have to concentrate on is water, whatever you call it. That's what we have to concentrate on. Let me just use myself as an example, what I do, and it has been helping me, and that is drinking at least 3 liters of water a day. That's the minimum, and I try to finish drinking around 6 p.m. and then towards the time I go to bed, when I make my night tea, I just use maybe very little water for that my night, like chamomile tea, or just for going to bed. I just use very little water, but by 6 I've finished my 3 liters of water. So I make sure that I'm not getting up a lot to go to the toilet in the night. So I start with early morning. When I'm having my quiet time, I have my flask of water, whatever you call it. I have it beside my bed, and I'll start drinking with a drop of lemon. And I use straw because lemon can actually cause sensitivity in your teeth. So I just do that as I'm having my quiet time, and I'll finish I think the flask I use now is about 600 ml. So I finish that first, and then I start the other regime, which is I start also with having a big mug of black coffee, and I put some essential oils in it. I've said before, I showed in my video before where we went for this seminar about essential oils. We are in that business actually. Ditora essential oil, that's the best of the oils that you can get, and they have so many oils that can help you with various things. So I also add some of that in my coffee, and then when I start drinking my green tea over the day, I also add different types. We have numerous kinds of oil in this house. We have up to 30 different types, because that's our own medicine. You know how all this virus and everything that went on was still going on. We did not do what most people have done. I don't want to use the spell it out, but we did not do it in this family. But we did not just leave ourselves like that. We used natural means, which is this essential oils. They're not cheap, they're quite expensive for little bottles, but health is wealth, so we don't mind. So I've said before, if anybody's interested in doing that as a business, or even knowing more about this essential oil, it has helped and still helping us, and I cannot just keep it to myself. It's amazing. There's so many different things. People with arthritis, people with diabetes, everything. There's so many things that you can help. Blood pressure, there's various ones for every kind of condition. Because I know that there are medicines there, but some of these medicines are quite can be quite toxic because of the chemical used in producing them. So we go through the natural means, albeit that it costs us more money, but we don't care because our health is more important and worth every money that we are committing to these essential oils and to the way we are eating. So as I say, I'm just telling you what I do. Yeah, because some people have actually DM me to ask me to talk about healthy eating, what I do myself. So I'm just telling you today what I do, and obviously you can get one or two things from there. I'm not saying, let me disclaimer, what I'm going to say now, I'm not saying that anybody can try it. I'm doing these things because I don't have any medical condition. Thank God I don't have any underlying medical condition. So by the grace of God, so because of that, I'm able to do what I'm about to tell you now. If you have any underlying medical condition, you've been diagnosed with a condition, please do not do what I'm just about to say. Yeah, but if you don't, yeah, you can try it and see if your body will be able to accommodate it. Initially, when I started doing these things, it was difficult, but now it's just second nature because my body is used to it. A little bit of sunshine is coming out today again. I can just feel it. Anyway, so what I do, as I say, I start with my morning warm water and the lemon and all the rest of it, and over the day I'll have at least 3 liters of water. So, and then on every Monday, as a rule, I don't eat. Monday is my non-eating day. Not even fruit. I don't eat anything on Mondays. Again, it's not because I don't want to be slim or those. No. Losing weight obviously is good. Being at a normal weight is good. However, my own reason for doing all these things is health, because I have seen what is going on, what people are suffering from, and it's just mind-blowing. And it all boils down to what we are putting inside our bodies. So that's why I don't eat on Mondays. I call it a detox day. Try it. Have a day in the week. It doesn't have to be Monday, but I do Mondays because that starts me, gives me a kickstart for the week. So I don't eat it on Mondays. I just have water and green tea and other kinds of fluids, but no juice. Or people call it, yeah, no juice. I don't have juice at all. I don't have any soft drink. Coke and Fanta, all those apple juice and pineapple, all those kind of juice, no, they're all colored sugar. So I don't take the malt. I can't remember when I had malt last. So, but if you have to take these things, maybe take them to in moderation. You know, as I say, I'm just telling you what I do and what I don't do, which is I don't drink any of these things. Water and green tea, I'm good to go. So even if I go to a big function, myself and hubby, that's what we do, and just that's us, and we are used to it. So that's how I start my day. Sorry, my week. On Mondays, not having anything but detoxing my whole body, my whole system, and then I follow it up with either omad, which is 1 meal a day, or I can eat twice a day. I can't remember when I ate 3 times a day, so I can just eat mid-morning and eat again maybe 5 p.m. I try to finish everything I want to eat by 5 p.m., not beyond. If I really feel a little bit hungry in the evening, after 5, I can just have a piece of fruit. But then the fruit we have here, whether they are fruits or not, I don't know. So I try to cut down on fruits as well, and we try as much as possible. If anything, we can get organic in the shop. That's what we buy. So organic, whether they are pure organic, we don't know, but at least it says organic there. That's the ones we aim for. So fruit and vegetable, you can just have that in the evening, but no carb at all. So that's about water, and that's about detoxing. And then we have to look at the meals we eat. We have to normally we go for low carb, high fat meal, and the fat I'm talking about will be healthy fats. I'm not talking about processed food like bacon, sausage, all the rest of it, or too much red meat. No, just healthy fat like avocado pear and what else? Yeah, nuts, seeds. These are healthy fats. We can actually consume as more of this and have a low carb diet, because people will say to me, a lot of people are being diagnosed with diabetes now. People are also walking around with diabetes, but they have not been diagnosed, and by the time they even are diagnosed, it has gone too far. And diabetes is one of the horrible conditions. There's no condition, no medical condition that is good, but diabetes can actually, wow, sunshine again today. Sun has just come out a little bit. Yeah, so diabetes is one of the conditions that nobody wants to have. Not that any condition is good, but diabetes, once it gets into you, it can start affecting other things, your eyes, your kidneys, your liver, all the, and then you start having neuropathy. Neuropathy, you can't even step your walk properly, and then sometimes it can lead to amputation. There's a lot going on with diabetes, and a lot of people are being diagnosed and they, or even have it, and they're not diagnosed because they haven't cared to go to hospital, and by the time they get there, it's too late. So please, let me use opportunity to say to us, if we have any sign of anything that is a bit unusual, that is not normal for you, please go and check it out. Yeah, don't just ignore it and say, oh yeah, or go to the chemist and buy medicine because you think that is, you just self-diagnose. Please, let's not stop that, because it's actually deleting a lot of people when people are doing all this kind of self-medication. Do some lab works, maybe once a year or twice a year. Go and do your lab works, check all the MOT, call it body MOT, do a blood test, check everything out. Anything that is diagnosed early can be treated early, but if you just leave things to linger on, then it becomes difficult to actually treat it. So we can try as much as possible to change our lifestyle, pay more attention to any symptoms we are having. If you start losing weight without even trying, it's a wake-up call. You must go and check out and see what is going on, because all this big C can, some of it can cause that kind of problem. A lot of people are being diagnosed with the big C at the moment, and if they are caught early, it's fine. But if you leave it and you don't go and check it out, and it progresses and then spreads all over your body, then it becomes so difficult nothing can be done. Even having any kind of this normal treatment that they give for that kind of condition may not even help. So please, as part of our self-care that we talked about yesterday, let us also listen to our bodies. Do not just say, oh yeah, I'm okay, it's okay, it's only an infection. No, go and check it out, because the earlier things are detected, the easier and more successful they can be treated. And yeah, what else do I want to say? Yes, talking about fruits and vegetables, very, very important, especially those of us in diaspora. The fruit and vegetable we have here, I don't know what they are, but if you can afford to try the organic ones, and then avoid the sweet ones, like sweet fruits, but have more of green apples and things like that, and green vegetables, cabbage, kale, broccoli, all those cruciferous vegetables, like broccoli, cauliflower, all those. Let us try and more of those than the other vegetables or fruits. And another thing I have to say today is eating of carbohydrates. I've talked about it before, but let me be specific. Rice and bread and other kinds of carbohydrates. These two I'm mentioning these two because I know that our people will love our rice, we love our bread. Please, let us cut down. You don't have to eat rice every day, because rice is loaded with carbohydrates, and people will say, oh, but I don't take sugar, and but there's a lot of carbohydrate in a lot of sugar in carbohydrate, because it turns to sugar in your system. So please, let us cut down on rice. I know we all love rice and we all love our jollof rice, but let's cut down. I've done that myself. I've tried. I don't know, this is now the month of February. I can't remember how many times I've eaten rice this year, maybe twice or once. This year, yes, seriously. And not because I don't like them, because I'm just trying to cut down on them, because I know what it's going to do inside me. Yes, it will taste so good. Or you can just have a little portion, very little portion, and load it with vegetables and things like that. That's, again, okay, if you have to have it all the time, like I know some people cannot resist, then have it a very little portion. Portion control is very important, and load it with vegetables or stuff like that. So another thing is bread. People will love bread a lot. Bread is something that I don't even miss. Even when I went to Nigeria for how many weeks we spent in Nigeria, yes, I may not lie, I ate bread once because I wanted to try agege bread. So I ate agege bread really warm, and I ate that when I came out to Lagos. But throughout the time we were in the village, I did not touch bread, but I had agege bread in Lagos once. And since we came back here, We've also had agege bread once, and I don't know when I'm going to have it again. But again, because I'm running away from these things, because I've seen the benefit of not having them. Yeah, because bread is made of flour, and flour can cause inflammation. I know I used to, as I said in my last video, I used to have knee problems before. Oh my God. But now I can run marathon without even feeling any pain on my knees, because I think, and I'm thinking, is to do with the way I have changed, had a lifestyle change, cut down on these things that can cause inflammation and detox my system. You know, we just have to do things to help ourselves. And if it's working, why can't we continue? Because I can prove it has worked for me. I can do things, I can run around, I jump up and down without feeling it, because I think because of what we are doing and our essential oils. I have to give credit to the essential oils, because we have seen a lot of benefit. Both myself and my husband, we have seen the benefit of using them. And other people we have introduced it to. Oh, why? That's one auntie in particular. She kept wanting to order more because she has seen the benefit to her health. So let us also, I know this video is longer than my normal videos, but I purposely just wanted to continue, just for us to look into these things. Please, let us look after ourselves. Self-care is important, but healthy eating and watching what we eat. If you have to indulge in various things, yes, do that. But after that, go back to plan, and you will see a big difference in your body. Exercise is all well and good, but if we are exercising and then we are going back to eat loads of carbohydrates, it does not work. I'm telling you from experience. Thank you so much for listening. Oh my God, this video is nearly 17 minutes. Please, I know it's longer than my normal videos, but please watch to the end and share me out as well. We need to be creating health awareness. Maybe next time I'm going to talk about more about health, because I'm a health practitioner, and health is very, very key to what I do in my day-to-day life. So it's something that I have so much pleasure in sharing. That's why this video is longer than my normal videos. So bear with me, but try and watch it, and let us do what we can, and together we can help ourselves, help our generation. We don't want to be liability to our children or to our relatives, because we have developed one thing or the other that could have been prevented by us eating healthily. Enjoy yourself when you need to, but have a plan that you have to follow long term. Thank you so much for listening. Please share this video out. I would like as many people as possible to benefit from what we have said today. God bless you, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.